Doubt is often an invisible force that quietly sabotages our efforts to manifest the life we desire. We may not realize it, but every time we allow doubt to creep in, we are disrupting the flow of energy that is essential to bringing our desires into reality. Most people are used to manifesting based on hope, thinking that just wishing for something is enough. However, hope, by its nature, leaves room for uncertainty. And uncertainty is the exact opposite of the certainty needed to manifest our desires. When you hope, you still have doubt. When you know, there's no room for hesitation. This simple but powerful truth is a key to unlocking your full potential. The neurological mechanisms behind belief show us that what we perceive in our minds deeply affects our external world. By understanding how our beliefs shape our reality, we can begin to dismantle the hidden blockages that prevent us from achieving our goals. The brain is wired to work in alignment with our belief systems, and when we reprogram those beliefs, we can change the way we experience life. Our brain literally adapts to our beliefs, and when we shift from hoping to knowing, the universe shifts in response to that certainty. Dr. Joe Dispenza speaks about the incredible potential we have to rewire our brains. Neuroplasticity allows us to alter the neural pathways that shape our perceptions of the world. When we change our belief systems, we not only change our perceptions of time, success, and love, but we also change the way the world reacts to us. The truth is, our reality adjusts to our beliefs, especially when we shift from waiting and hoping to knowing and being. The more certain we are about our ability to manifest, the faster and smoother the process becomes. This is why the most successful manifestors are those who have unwavering faith that what they want is already on its way. Manifesting is not about simply wishing for something to happen. It's about embodying the certainty that your desires are already realized. When you truly embody the belief that your goal is already achieved, you align your energy with the quantum field. This alignment creates a flow that allows your desires to materialize effortlessly. The process becomes faster and smoother because you no longer spend energy doubting or questioning whether it will happen. Instead, you are in a state of knowing. This shift from hope to absolute certainty is the key to manifesting on command. The science behind knowing is deeply transformative. When you truly believe in something, your entire body reacts as though it is already happening. Brain scans show that the areas of the brain related to fear and uncertainty quiet down when we embody certainty. This allows us to enter a state of alignment where the mind, body, and energy work in harmony. When we reach this state, manifestation is not only possible, it becomes inevitable. By embodying certainty in every cell of your being, you unlock the power to manifest quickly and effortlessly. For most people, manifesting something takes time. Time is often seen as a limiting factor. Success, love, financial freedom, these things are thought to require years of effort, patience, and persistence. But quantum physics reveals something entirely different. All realities exist simultaneously. The version of you that already has what you desire is already waiting for you to align with it. The only thing standing in the way of your manifestation is your perception of time. When you release the belief that things take time and accept that everything is available to you in the present moment, you step into a realm where time no longer holds power over your desires. In the quantum field, time is not a fixed, linear concept. Instead, time is fluid. The way we experience time bends based on the energy we emit. When we align ourselves with certainty, the unfolding of our desires speeds up because we are no longer constrained by the linear perception of time. The key to unlocking this rapid manifestation is to shift your mindset from a place of waiting to a place of knowing. The more you embody the certainty that your desires are already here, the faster they will manifest in your reality. It's not about putting in years of effort. It's about making a conscious shift in your energy and mindset. One of the most powerful ways to accelerate manifestation is to set a specific time frame for your desire to manifest. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that when we set a clear intention and time frame, such as 1 hour, we give our minds just enough time to focus without allowing room for doubt or overthinking. This short time frame prevents us from second-guessing ourselves and allows us to stay in the flow of energy needed for manifestation. The key is to stop waiting and start knowing. When you align your energy with the belief that your desire is already fulfilled, the universe responds immediately. The science of the quantum leap teaches us that we don't need years of effort to manifest. Dr. Dispenza explains that the brain cannot differentiate between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you vividly imagine the emotions and experiences of having your desire, your brain and body respond as if it is already true. This alignment of energy creates a rapid shift in your reality. The quantum leap happens when your perception of time collapses and you align yourself with the version of you who already has what you desire. This is the key to manifesting quickly. When you change your energy, you change your reality in an instant. Manifestation is not just about asking for what you want. It's about becoming the person who already has what you want. In quantum mechanics, the field doesn't respond to your desires. It responds to who you are. When you shift your identity to align with the version of yourself who already has what you want, your external reality must shift to mirror that transformation. The key to fast manifestation lies in this identity shift. It's not about waiting for things to change. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts what they desire. Through neuroplasticity, we can rewire our brains to stop focusing on past patterns and start living as if our dreams have already come true. By focusing on this new identity, the person who is already living your dream life, you create new neural pathways that align with the reality you wish to manifest. As you continue to embody this new identity, your reality begins to adjust to match your new energy. This is the power of identity. When you change who you are, everything around you begins to change as well. The process of manifestation begins the moment you identify with the version of you who already has what you want. It's not about waiting for the world to give you what you want. It's about stepping into the role of the person who already has it. When you shift your energy to align with this version of yourself, everything you want will follow. The universe responds to your energy, and when you embody the energy of already having your desire, manifestation happens naturally and effortlessly. When you align your energy with the version of you who already lives your desired reality, everything begins to shift. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions begin to sync with the frequency of your desire. The more you embody this energy, the faster your manifestations will unfold. The quantum field responds to who you are, not to what you want. This is the power of belief, the ability to shift your energy and align with your highest potential. Manifestation is often disrupted by overthinking. We can become so focused on the outcome that we unknowingly disrupt the process. Manifestation works much like planting seeds. Once you plant a seed, you don't keep digging it up to check if it's growing. You trust that the seed will sprout in its own time. The same principle applies to manifestation. Once you've set your intention, you must trust the process and let go of the need to control how or when it happens. Overthinking and obsessively checking on your manifestations only signal doubt. When you doubt, you slow down the flow of energy needed to bring your desires into reality. The key to effortless manifestation is to trust that what you've asked for is already on its way. Stop waiting and start living as if your desires are already fulfilled. When you shift into this state of knowing, the universe will respond more quickly than you expect. Letting go of control is not about doing nothing. It's about aligning with the energy of your desire and then surrendering the details to the universe. Think of it like flying a kite. If you try to control every movement, the kite will fall. But if you let go and allow it to catch the wind, it will soar effortlessly. This is how manifestation works. When you surrender control, the universe can bring your desires to you with ease. Embodying the state of already having it is a powerful technique for immediate manifestation. When you act as though your desire is already fulfilled, your energy aligns with that truth. This alignment accelerates the manifestation process because the quantum field is responding to the energy you are emitting. By living in the state of already having your desires, you align with your highest potential, and the universe follows suit. Manifesting with certainty is not about waiting for the perfect circumstances or the right timing. It's about aligning yourself completely with your desires. This alignment doesn't just happen on a conscious level. It's a deep, internal knowing that you are worthy of your desires and that they are already in motion. This state of certainty becomes the foundation for every manifestation. You no longer have to wonder if your dreams are possible. You simply know that they are. You know that they are. The process of certainty is like tuning into a radio station. If you tune your frequency to one station, you can hear the music clearly, without interference. But if your frequency is out of alignment, the music becomes fuzzy and distant. Manifestation works in the same way. When your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions are in harmony with your desires, they align effortlessly with the quantum field, which in turn brings your dreams into physical form. Your belief system directly influences the frequency you emit, and this frequency is what draws in your manifestations. The more certain you are, the clearer the signal you send, and the faster your desires come into being. In this process of certainty, there is no room for doubt. Doubt creates resistance, and resistance slows down the manifestation process. If you've ever felt like you were stuck, waiting for something to happen, you might have been experiencing this resistance. The key to removing it is to cultivate absolute certainty in your desires. Know that what you want is already yours. In this space of knowing, you don't need to force anything to happen. You simply need to trust that the universe will deliver what you've aligned with. It's important to remember that manifestation is not about controlling external circumstances. It's about aligning your energy so that the external circumstances can naturally fall into place. The more you practice embodying certainty, the easier it becomes to manifest. You begin to see that you are in a constant flow of creation, where your thoughts and beliefs are constantly shaping the world around you. This power of certainty is what unlocks the limitless potential within you and accelerates your manifestation process. When we let go of the notion that time is linear, we begin to understand the deeper truth of manifestation. Everything exists simultaneously. The version of you that has already achieved your goals is just a shift in perception away. Quantum physics tells us that all realities are available to us in every moment. It's not about waiting for a specific moment to arrive. It's about choosing to align with the version of yourself who already has what you desire. Time, as we experience it, is just a construct, a way for our minds to organize events. But in the quantum field, time is fluid, and there's no need to wait for a specific moment to experience your dreams. The key to unlocking this is certainty. When you align with your desired reality in the present moment, you bring that reality into existence. Your energy doesn't need time to adjust to your desires. It can shift instantly, collapsing the perceived gap between where you are and where you want to be. The concept of time as a fluid, flexible force in the quantum realm can be empowering. You no longer need to fear that you are too late or too early for your dreams to come true. Instead, you can focus on aligning with the version of yourself who is already living that dream. This shift in perception allows you to experience the power of manifestation in real time. And in doing so, your desires unfold faster than you might expect. In practical terms, this means no longer measuring your progress against external markers of time. Success is not something that will happen in the future. It is already happening in the present moment. The only thing you need to do is adjust your perception to align with the reality you wish to experience. This shift can happen quickly, because time is not the barrier we once thought it was. In the quantum field, everything is happening at once, and your alignment with your desires is the key to bringing them into your present reality. Manifestation is not about wanting something to appear in your life. It's about becoming the person who naturally attracts those desires. When you start to embody the version of yourself who already possesses the things you want, you tap into a powerful source of energy that brings those desires to you effortlessly. This is the essence of manifestation, shifting your identity so that your external reality must reflect the internal transformation you've made. The most effective way to bring your dreams into reality is to stop seeing yourself as someone who is waiting for their desires to appear. Instead, you must see yourself as the person who has already manifested those desires. When you do this, your entire energy shifts. You stop chasing your dreams, and instead, your dreams start chasing you. The concept of neuroplasticity plays a crucial role in this process. By consistently focusing on the version of yourself who already has everything you want, you rewire your brain to align with that identity. This is not just a mental exercise, it's a deep, physical change in the way your brain operates. As you continue to embody this new identity, your neural pathways strengthen, and you begin to act, think, and speak as the person who already lives your dream life. Living as though your desires have already been realized shifts your energy. This is not about pretending. It's about genuinely stepping into the truth that your desires are already a part of your reality. When you begin to live, think, and act as the person who has already achieved their goals, you align your energy with that reality. The universe responds to the energy you emit, and your desires are drawn into your life like magnets. Trust is the foundation of effortless manifestation. Without trust, we cannot truly surrender to the process. When we doubt, we create resistance that slows down the flow of energy needed to manifest our desires. On the other hand, trust allows the energy to flow freely, bringing your desires into your life with ease. Manifestation is not about forcing or striving. It's about allowing and trusting that the universe is already delivering what you've asked for. Letting go of the need to control the process is essential for manifestation to unfold effortlessly. When you release control, you create space for the universe to work its magic. This does not mean doing nothing. It means aligning with your desires and then surrendering the how and when to the universe. Just like planting a seed and allowing it to grow, you trust that your manifestations are already in progress, even if you can't see them yet. The process of letting go is a practice. It requires faith in yourself, in the universe, and in the process of manifestation. It's about trusting that once you've set your intentions, everything is already in motion. The key is to stop checking, stop doubting, and stop worrying. Trusting the process means living as if your desires are already fulfilled and allowing the universe to bring them to you in the most perfect and effortless way possible. To embody, the state of already having your desires is a powerful technique for immediate manifestation. By living in the knowing that your desires are already fulfilled, you align your energy with the quantum field, which responds by bringing your desires into physical form. This state of already having it is not just a mental exercise, it's a deep alignment of mind, body, and energy. The more you live in this state, the faster and easier manifestation becomes. You are no longer waiting for something to happen. You are living in the truth that it has already happened. This is the key to effortless manifestation. Trust, let go, and embody the state of already having your desires. The universe is always responding to the energy you emit, and when you align with the frequency of already having it, your desires will appear in your reality faster than you could ever imagine. The power of certainty lies not just in the mental belief that your desires are already here, but in the energetic shift that occurs when you align with that truth. The more you embody certainty in your thoughts, emotions, and actions, the quicker your manifestations come to fruition. This is because the quantum field doesn't respond to your wishes, it responds to the energy you emit. When your energy matches the frequency of your desires, those desires have no choice but to appear. This process is not about trying harder or working more. It's about embodying the vibration of the reality you want to create. As you become the person who knows their desires are already on the way, the universe simply mirrors that certainty by bringing those desires to you. Another key aspect of certainty is understanding that your mind is your most powerful tool. The way you think about your desires determines the speed at which they manifest. If you continuously think, "This is impossible," or "It will take time," you're unknowingly sending out signals of doubt that slow down the process. Instead, when you cultivate the mindset of certainty, you remove those doubts from your consciousness, allowing the energy of your desires to flow freely. This shift requires practice and consistency, but once you master it, manifestation becomes effortless. It is no longer a matter of wishing for what you want. It's about knowing that what you want is already part of your reality. Embodying certainty also means living in alignment with your desires every day. This is not just a mental practice. It requires you to take inspired action from the space of knowing that your desires are already here. Whether it's making decisions with confidence, taking steps toward your goals, or simply feeling the emotions of already having your desires, you become a magnet for the things you want. In the quantum field, the more certain you are, the more powerful your manifestations become. The key is to fully embrace this certainty and live as if your desires are already a done deal. When you step into the understanding that time is fluid, you begin to see how much power you have over your own reality. In the quantum realm, everything exists simultaneously. There is no past or future. There is only the present moment. This means that your desires are already available to you, just waiting for you to align with them. The version of you who has already achieved your goals is not far away. It's simply a shift in consciousness that brings you into alignment with it. One of the most profound shifts you can make is to let go of the concept of linear time. When you do this, you release the belief that manifestation takes time. Instead, you begin to see time as a tool that bends to your perception. As you embrace the idea that your desires can unfold now, rather than in the distant future, you open the door to immediate manifestations. This shift in perception is what makes the process of manifestation quicker and more effective. The faster you align with the certainty of having your desires, the faster they will materialize in your physical world. In practical terms, this means not waiting for things to be perfect before you take action. Quantum manifestation doesn't require perfect timing or conditions. It requires that you step into the energy of already having what you want. When you do this, you are aligning with the version of yourself who has already received it, and that version exists right now. By focusing on this present moment alignment, you speed up the manifestation process and begin to see your desires unfold in real time. To truly manifest the life you desire, you must first become the person who already has it. The quantum field doesn't respond to your wishes or desires. It responds to who you are and the energy you emit. When you shift your identity to match the version of yourself who already lives the life you want, the universe has no choice but to bring that reality to you. This is the essence of manifestation. It's not about waiting for things to change in your life. It's about becoming the person who already has those changes. When you begin to embody your desired reality, you start to see how much power you have over your own experience. This isn't just about changing your thoughts. It's about shifting your entire identity to align with your desires. The more you embody the version of yourself who has already achieved your goals, the more that reality begins to materialize around you. This shift in identity is the key to creating lasting change in your life. It's not enough to just want something. You must become the person who already has it. Through neuroplasticity, we can reprogram our brain to focus on the new identity we want to create. This process involves consistently visualizing the version of ourselves who already lives our dream life. By doing so, we reinforce the neural pathways that support this new identity. The more we focus on this version of ourselves, the more real it becomes. As we continue to act, think, and feel like the person who already has what we desire, we begin to attract those desires into our reality. This is the magic of identity-based manifestation. By changing who we are on the inside, we change what we experience on the outside. To align with the version of yourself who already has your desires requires consistent practice. It involves living as though your desires have already come true, and making decisions, taking actions, and thinking thoughts that reflect this new identity. As you align with this version of yourself, you'll begin to notice that things start falling into place effortlessly. This is the power of manifestation at work. When you embody the energy of already having what you want, the universe responds by bringing that reality to you. Trusting the process is the key to allowing manifestation to unfold effortlessly. When we try to control the outcome or overthink the process, we create resistance that slows down our manifestations. Manifestation is about flow, not force. Trusting the process means surrendering the how and when of your desires, and instead, focusing on your energy and alignment with your goals. Trust is not about passivity, it's about confidence. It's knowing that everything you need to manifest your desires is already in motion. The key is to allow the universe to work on your behalf without constantly checking or doubting. Manifestation works like planting a seed. Once you plant the seed, you don't need to keep digging it up to check if it's growing. You trust that it will sprout in its own time. Similarly, once you set your intentions and align your energy with them, you can trust that your desires will manifest in perfect timing. Letting go of control is a powerful act of faith. When you surrender, you stop resisting the flow of energy and allow your desires to come to you. This does not mean doing nothing. It means doing everything from a place of knowing that your desires are already fulfilled. The key is to align your energy with your desires and trust that the universe will handle the details. This is where the magic of manifestation happens. When you let go of the need to control the process, the universe can bring your desires to you with ease and grace. Embodying the state of already having it is one of the most powerful techniques for immediate manifestation. By living as though your desires are already fulfilled, you align your energy with that truth. This alignment accelerates the manifestation process because the quantum field responds to your energy, not to your desires. The more you live in this state of knowing, the faster your desires come into being. When you embody the state of already having it, you create a powerful magnetic force that draws your desires to you effortlessly. The journey of manifestation is one of alignment and certainty. As you become more certain of your desires, you become more attuned to the universe's infinite potential to deliver. This certainty is not only a mental exercise, but also a spiritual and energetic practice. It is in the stillness of your mind, the calmness of your thoughts, and the unwavering belief that you are worthy of receiving your desires, that you unlock the power to manifest. When you step into this energy, you begin to align with the very fabric of creation itself. As you cultivate this inner certainty, you will notice how the world begins to respond differently to you. Opportunities appear more effortlessly, your interactions with others become smoother, and your experiences reflect the confidence and belief you have cultivated within yourself. This is the beauty of manifestation. It is not just about bringing external things into your life, but about transforming your internal state to a frequency that matches your desires. When you embody this energy, the universe cannot help but respond in kind. The key here is persistence. The more you practice this certainty, the more you start to see that it is not just about believing in the manifestation, but about living as though it has already happened. This practice of living in the energy of your desires is what shifts your reality. You are not just waiting for the manifestation to happen, you are living it now. By continuing to nurture this inner certainty, you will find that manifestation no longer feels like a distant dream, but a present reality that is unfolding before your eyes. As you deepen your understanding of quantum manifestation, you will begin to see that the illusion of time is a powerful but limiting belief. Time, as we traditionally experience it, is a linear progression, but in the quantum field, all potential realities exist simultaneously. This realization changes everything. The version of you who already possesses what you desire is not a future self. It is an aspect of you that exists right now, waiting for you to align with it. Once you grasp this concept, you'll understand that waiting for things to manifest is a choice, not a necessity. By aligning with the version of you who already has what you desire, you collapse the gap between time and manifestation. You no longer need to wait for years or months to see results. Instead, you shift your energy and allow the manifestation to occur in the present moment. The more you embody the feeling of already having what you want, the faster it will appear. This is the quantum leap, the shift in perception that allows you to transcend time and space. The more you step into this state of alignment, the quicker your desires will materialize. You are no longer bound by the limitations of time. Instead, you are connected to the timeless realm of infinite possibilities. This is where manifestation becomes not only quick, but effortless. As you continue to practice aligning your energy with your desires, you will experience how quickly the quantum field responds to your new way of being. By embracing this understanding of time as a fluid concept, you begin to unlock the secret to rapid manifestation. You are no longer waiting for the perfect time, because you realize that now is the perfect time. Every moment holds the potential for everything you desire to materialize. As you deepen your certainty and align with the energy of your desires, the universe responds by bringing them into your reality more quickly than you ever thought possible. One of the most profound truths about manifestation is that it is not about attracting things to you. It is about becoming the person who naturally attracts them. In quantum manifestation, the field responds not to your desires, but to who you are. When you shift your identity to match the person who already has what you want, your external world cannot help but reflect that change. This shift is the cornerstone of rapid manifestation. To shift your identity, you must begin by consistently embodying the traits, beliefs, and behaviors of the version of you who already has your desires. This is not about pretending. It is about deeply believing in the truth of your desires and living from that truth. The more you focus on this new identity, the more your brain rewires itself to align with it. As you embody this version of yourself, the universe aligns with your energy and brings your desires into your life. This process is deeply rooted in neuroplasticity. As you consistently reinforce your new identity, you create new neural pathways that make this new version of yourself more real, more natural, and more effortless. The more you live as though you are already the person who has achieved your goals, the more your reality begins to shift to match that energy. This is the power of manifestation. When you shift your identity, the universe has no choice but to bring the circumstances, people, and opportunities into your life that align with your new self. Manifestation is a delicate balance between trust and action. When you trust the process, you surrender the how and when to the universe, knowing that your desires are already in motion. This trust is not passive. It is an active state of being, a deep confidence that what you've asked for is already on its way. The key to effortless manifestation lies in this trust. When you let go of the need to control every detail and simply allow things to unfold, you open the door for your desires to flow freely into your life. Surrendering control can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you are used to trying to make things happen on your own. However, once you realize that the universe is working on your behalf, you begin to see the beauty of surrender. It's not about giving up. It's about letting go of the need to control the timing and the specifics. This is where the magic of manifestation happens. When you trust the process, you allow the universe to deliver what you've asked for in the most perfect way possible. Living in the state of already having it is the most powerful tool you can use for immediate manifestation. By fully embodying the belief that your desires are already fulfilled, you align your energy with that truth. This alignment allows your desires to manifest with ease. As you continue to practice living in this state of certainty, you will notice how quickly the quantum field responds. Your desires will begin to show up in your life, often in unexpected and miraculous ways. Effortless manifestation is the result of embodying the energy of already having your desires. The more you live in this state of being, the faster and more effortlessly your manifestations will unfold. Trust the process, let go of control, and allow the universe to deliver what you've already aligned with.